Hey guys, I have a bit of Putty and a doggo, and should I? I won't. Oh, I will. Yeah, I will. Okay, I got this boy. Look at him. He's a thick boy. Look at him. Yes, I got him ages ago. Also, I'm going to Spain a week on Saturday, so yeah. I'm watching some Bumfries r/Bumfries. I'm watching Entitled Parents because it's very funny. Haha. Haha, funny. Haha. Okay, so as I was saying, this is some Putty. I'm just gonna play with it for a bit and just show you. It's also magnetic. Okay, look, see, it's magnetic. See, look. Okay, so yeah, see the Putty. I watched some
players and game changers
stuff in the background, so I'm just showing you it.
His son should be handed a cushy
Blue
job
magnetic.
at the
It's
simply because he was family. Now,
Professor Pingley's. I got some pink to purple. No, I got some purple. I think it was pink to purple or purple to pink. I'm not sure. But I got some color changing.
The uncle actually
with my
seemed
toes.
way more upset about his niece getting the job than he was about his son not getting it. He and his wife kept repeating the same nonsense about how it was a
I can't
huge
open it anymore.
mistake to
It's
put a woman
stupid.
in charge
I also
when
got a
male
baby
members of the
Groot. Look at
family
him.
were
He's
available.
adorable.
BF's
Yeah.
dad tried to explain to them
Okay.
why Shania was suitable for the job and that
I'm
entitled
just gonna-
uncle and entitled son wasn't. However, it's notoriously difficult to reason with the entitled uncle and the entitled aunt. They refused to listen and actually suggested that BF's dad take their son under his wing and teach him because he's so smart and he can learn really fast. He'll run the company way better than Shania. Also, since your son, i.e. my boyfriend,
Yeah,
isn't
so
man enough to be your
hopefully
heir,
you guys see
should
this
give our son
video.
a chance. They kept making
Hopefully you have your
ridiculous arguments
notifications
like,
on.
what about when she gets married? She'll change her surname. My boyfriend's dad tried to explain to them that whether she gets married and changes her surname or not is entirely her decision. And if she does, how on earth would it affect her business acumen and leadership skills? When my boyfriend's dad and sister shut them down, they changed tactics. Yesterday evening, my boyfriend received a call from his aunt. She went on an insane rant about how my boyfriend's dad didn't know what he was doing. She then tried to provoke my boyfriend. She told him that since he was the son, it was his natural right to succeed his father, and he shouldn't let his sister rob him of it. My boyfriend told her to never dial his number again and hung up. These a-holes knew very well that my boyfriend has never been interested in his dad's business. But I guess that since their son wasn't getting to run the company, they decided to try and provoke a feud between my boyfriend and his sister because they're the kind of sad, bitter little craps who just cannot see other people happy. Man, this is the kind of story that I'm not going to get involved in by making comments because, quite frankly, I really just do not know what to say. It honestly just sounds like they've got some really, really backwards ways of thinking, and quite frankly, I don't know if that's something that will ever change. Whether that's a cultural thing and the way they were brought up, I honestly don't know, but regardless, it doesn't make it good enough, and there's really no excuse for having that kind of mindset in the current day and age. I hope this doesn't deter her from taking over the company, and that she has all the success in the future just to get back at these entitled parents. So, my mother-in-law is the queen of entitlement. Her youngest daughter is 6 months younger than my oldest daughter. She and my wife were pregnant together for 3 months. It was hell.
This would be a
Anyway,
5-minute video.
when the girls were turning 7, my daughter wanted a party at the skating rink, so we made the plans. My sister-in-law, who is not entitled at all, despite being raised by my mother-in-law, wanted a party at the skating rink too.
Long boy.
migraine.
The long boy.
Get a head start with
I'm not really hurt.
Tried
Let
everything
me
for
just
that
skip the ad.
So my
Okay.
mother-in-law convinced
By
my
the way,
wife
subscribe
to combine the
to
parties. Fine,
r/Bumfries
whatever.
because he's
Except
awesome.
she also
And
threw a party
laugh
for her
at him.
daughter the
Yeah,
night before
haha,
the skating
funny
rink party
Bumfries.
in case
Haha.
someone couldn't attend
3-year-old.
the real party.
Oh, look at
When we're all at
look at the
skating
Scavenger I
and the kids
got.
are having fun,
He's
my
called
mother-in-law
Jawbreaker.
notices
He's
that
a
my
legendary
daughter
one,
has
so
a
he's kind
slightly
of
bigger pile
rarer.
of presents than her
He's
daughter.
awesome.
She starts
Look at
complaining
this, look
that
at this,
people are
look at
showing
this
up
little.
without presents for both
Look at this
kids.
little thing.
This isn't whining. She is spitting
See it?
venom and trying to get the other adults to hate on those who didn't bring her daughter a present. Most of those people had attended
How
the
cool is
birthday
that?
party
And it
the
also
night
folds
before
into
and
a
had
little
given her
ring,
presents
so you
then,
can just.
so they didn't bring one to the
My
second party
cat's
as well.
terrified of
My
it.
mother-in-law said, if you're invited to 2 parties, you should have a present for each party, which was asinine enough. But then my father-in-law and his brother arrived. Now, my in-laws have been divorced for over 18 years, and my sister-in-law is by my mother-in-law's second husband. My mother-in-law goes out of her way to be nasty about father-in-law and is guilty of parental alienation when my wife was still a minor. So it burns her grits that my wife and father-in-law have such a great relationship. When my father-in-law and brother show up with only presents for my daughter, my mother-in-law goes absolutely nuts. Now, my sister-in-law has quite a load of gifts, and all of the gifts from the night before. She's enjoying herself with the other kids, so she doesn't notice that my daughter has a few more gifts than she does. This is all my mother-in-law throwing a fit. She tells my wife that if father-in-law didn't want to bring presents for her daughter, then he shouldn't have come at all. My wife had had enough at this point and finally goes off. She tells my mother-in-law that father-in-law had no idea that the parties were combined and that he is here to see his grandchild. That sister-in-law has more than enough presents at home and we will never be combining birthdays again. My mother-in-law pretended to suddenly feel sick and went home early,
I'll try to
leaving
do
us
it
to clean
again.
up the party package that she insisted we spring for, but hardly needed. This is the kind of mother-in-law that any average person
I just knocked
absolutely dreads
baby
to have in
glue
the
off
future.
my thing.
I reckon one of the most important things
Look.
long-term when you're in a relationship is the person's family. Not really because they may have impacted that person, but more the amount of issues that you could potentially face down the track when it comes to having children. I'll tell you what, there are some crazy grandparents out there, and this person sounds like they fit the mold perfectly.
Okay, yeah, it's
All right,
failing.
everyone.
So
That's gonna wrap
see
things
you
up
next
for
time,
today's episode
guys.
of Entitled Parents.
Bye.